It's gonna start playing, and if anyone is watching, then you can watch me in chat. Or you can let me know, just like leave a message in chat. And for right now, I'm just going to play as Alucard and hopefully kill. Okay, someone's here. Hello, it's Slayer. Hello, thank you for watching. Yeah, from Discord. I know you. I do have a Discord. You can find it on Discord, where it's taking people for free right now. Eventually, it's going to be Patreon subscribers only, but if you join now... Oh, we have a cutscene. But if you join now, then, you'll be able to stay in for free. So just, if anyone's watching, just let me know if there's any issues with audio or anything else. Alucard is just talking and being boring. Talking to some blonde girl. What's the thing about Alucard? He's based on a real person, and he's kind of a jerk. And he's just always very flirtatious, and always just being like, oh, I'm so cool, and I'm like, I think I'm the best guy. And then they got this tragic past, and it's a big deal. Like, your dad's a jerk. Lots of people have jerks for dad. Not me, of course, because my dad is the emperor of all the vampires. And he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool, I don't really see him that often because he's busy with work, but I can pretty much do whatever I want. And, I always have plenty of humans that I can hunt. And... just all the blood I can drink, I can kill humans whenever I want, and, I did say last time that I was going to kill the friends and family of anyone who didn't donate to me on Patreon or on Ko-fi, and I noticed that no one did donate. And so I have not killed all of your friends and family quite yet, but that might happen, so, you should probably be prepared. And just either write a will, or you can just donate on Patreon for $5 a month, and then I won't kill your family. And I think that's a bargain. Come on, Alucard. Skeletons. You having trouble with skeletons, Alucard? That's pathetic. I mean, look at this guy. Okay, the stream isn't laggy and there's no audio, so good. So thank you, Slayer, in the comments. Anyone else is watching, you can leave a comment, you can leave questions. I'll be answering some questions later on the stream. But right now, I'm just, trying to get around this little castle as Alucard with his big, long, silver hair. Do you think his hair, when he's swinging his sword around, do you think his hair, gets in his mouth? I think that's probably, a big problem. I have that problem when it's windy out. And, he's just, constantly just swinging his sword around and yelling and just, he's just so dramatic. I mean, look at the way he dresses. It's just, he still dresses like that. Even in the modern times, he still dresses like that. Look at me, I'm just, all modern because I'm not a weird loser. And he's, still, being like, oh, I'm so sad all the time because I have no vampire. My mommy is dead. My mom's dead. My dad killed my mom too. You don't hear me whining about it. I'm honestly kind of better off because she was kind of a jerk. And I didn't really like her because she was always telling me what to do. I can't go through there. I only have 21 HP left. Uh-oh. Fucking skeletons. Okay, this is bad. This is not end bad. Do I have a potion? I don't want to use a potion, but I have to. Okay, potion. It takes a second for the potion to work. And then you have to if you have a shield, you have to unequip the shield, equip the potion, use the potion. And then you oh, come on. Alucard really sucks. He gets a longer sword later. But you can only set 3. Okay, cool. Which gives him more range, but right now he has like really bad range. Which if you play the other Castlevania games, all those guys have whips. And so they have a lot of range. And then you got, little Alucard, little Ally. And he's just like... What? Okay, what am I doing? Ah, come on. They're so annoying. Alucard, get like a bow or something, jeez. Oh, I got a Bible. Oh, I forgot I do have a projectile, is that right? Okay, I should have probably been using those. So I did have a projectile the entire time, and I forgot. So this should be easier. Here we go, Alucard. Shoot him. Trying to find the save room, because if I get into the save room, then I can reload my health. And Alucard is a weak little bitch, so I need to reload my health as quickly as possible. I don't know if I mentioned this last time. Alucard has a moonwalk button. He has a dedicated button so that he can moonwalk. Because, that's just how he is. He's always, very show-offy. But who has a moonwalk button? Not even Michael Jackson has a moonwalk button. Yeah. And he hates people with dwarfism. He's very prejudiced in that way, as you can see. Like, that girl was just jumping around. He wasn't even, bothering nobody. And then Alucard. This is where you find, the secret later in the game. But we don't know that yet, so don't worry about it. Kill him. Kill him. I don't like, people who are short because they don't have as much blood in them. So, it's just not as filling. I prefer showing, NBA players. And if you ever hear about, an NBA player, you hear, oh, they died in a car accident there or something. They were probably eaten by a vampire. What am I doing? Okay, so the save room's over here. Yeah, okay, good. I know where I am now. Okay, good. They lost the moonwalk. And, yeah, save yourself, Alucard. I'm using RetroArch, so I do have the advantage of save slots. Which I don't really like to use that much, but if you're familiar with Symphony of the Night, you'll know that it is a game that, it takes half an hour after you die to, reload. So it's just, you gotta use the save slots. And boom. Here we go, Alucard. What's down here? More skeletons. We got these things. Creepy, naked dolls. Why does Dracula have a bunch of naked dolls in his castle? That's kind of creepy, if you ask me. I don't know, maybe he's I think he's associating with Epstein or something, and he brought all these weird naked dolls in his house. That's not normal even for vampires, we don't do that. I have 0 weird naked dolls. We got this big hunk of meat. Oh, that took 30 health. So we're not gonna go this way, because that guy is strong. Okay, so more about my life and what I've been up to, because I'm what's important here. So I am going to, tell you about what I've been up to. So, I, stole a human being's soul, which is fun. So, what I did is I found a random human, and I decided that I would, absorb her soul, and absorb her memories, and, vampires can shape change, so I took an appearance as well, and I killed her. And so now I've taken over her life, and, I have all her memories, so I can interact with all her loved ones and stuff, and just, I don't know, maybe destroy their lives for fun, 'cause that sounds kind of funny. But, I think it's something that, Daddy wanted me to do to, I don't even know when I used Sky. You don't love that. But yeah, you wanted me to, get some knowledge of the human world. I figured the best way to do that was to kill a human and steal her soul and, absorb her memories. And forget something that's just enemy damage, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, great, thank you. This is like the most useless power-up. But yeah, just stole the soul. And so, if you ever hear me talking on stream, it sounds like I'm talking as if I'm not actually a vampire that's 495 years old. And my father is not actually the emperor of all vampires. And that's because, I'm referencing the human memory they absorb from the loser that I killed. But don't worry about it, it's just kind of, a lot of people on the internet, they like to do personas and be someone really different from themselves. And I like to do that too. So, normally I have a lot of responsibilities as, a vampire princess. So I thought it would be fun to be what if I was just a normal, stupid, pathetic hero who's, probably gonna die pretty soon. Probably within the next, actually she is dead. Because I killed her and took her soul, so she's dead. The rest of you, you'll all be dead soon. If you're sad that she's dead, if you're a friend to your family, you're gonna see your sin and hell when you go there. Because that's where all humans go. Hell is real, heaven is not real. So sorry about that, but you all go to hell when you die. And really, the only thing you can achieve in life is to provide services to vampires, because that's your only reason for existing, is that you're a food source and you're a lifestyle. So you'd all be a lot happier if you just accepted that and stopped acting ooh, we're humans, we have human rights. Isn't that a contradiction? Human rights, rights for humans? We got people talking about, I don't know, Dunkin' Donuts in the comments. I started eating human food, so that's nice. I eat a lot of garlic bread, which I know people say oh, vampires are not supposed to eat garlic. That's really more of a cultural thing than anything else. Because see, there's these guys, you might have heard of them, they're kind of jerks. They're called the Vatican, and they're oh, we hate creatures of the night, we hate it when servants of the devil kill people and drain their blood and blah blah blah. And they're just really sanctimonious, and they're thou shalt not kill, or it's it is a night. So whenever these guys show up, yeah, it's just a big pain. And so Daddy thinks that he's been alive for thousands of years at this point. So when these new guys, the Catholic Church, they think they've been around for 2,000 years, and that's so impressive, you can't. But they're oh, don't kill people, be nice, and it's shut up. And so my father created a proclamation that because the Vatican is in Italy, that we shouldn't eat any Italian food. And that's why vampires aren't allowed to eat garlic, but I do what I want because, well, no one's gonna really stop me. And he gets mad. Daddy gets really mad when I do it, because I'll eat pizza right in front of him, and I'll be hey, do you want some more garlic on it? He gets really mad, and he's yeah, that's just if I do it in one of his gross old friends, he's friends with all these old diplomats, and they're just they're always slobbering on me, and they're just oh, you've blossomed into such a beautiful young vampiress, and I'm okay, whatever, Reaper. So, yeah, I just, show up, and they're, all drinking blood from their goblets, and it's hey, I brought pizza! And they get really mad. And it's funny. But, what is he gonna do? Because, I'm not even supposed to be his heir, because I'm the young. It's supposed to be the oldest, but I have hundreds of siblings, and all of them are complete morons. And so, yeah, Daddy wants me to take over for him because I'm actually smart and cool. But I don't want to do it because that sounds really boring. So, the way... Yeah, I made a deal with him that if I can make money off of... I just want to mention this room's got an eyeball in the background. You don't interact with this eyeball at all. It doesn't affect the gameplay. But you just have this eyeball in the background, so that's really cool. And I just really love this room. It's one of my favorite rooms in the game. And it just has an eyeball for no reason. Like, you would think it would show up as a boss or something later. It doesn't. It's just there. And that's it. But anyway, yeah. I don't want to be the Empress of Vampires because it's mostly a lot of paperwork and stuff. It sounds like it would be really cool. But you think about it, you think oh, you gotta be in charge of everything. You gotta control the shadow vampire government that controls all the human governments. But imagine a lot just as to go into that. It's so boring, and I just don't want to do it. And so I made the deal with Daddy that if I can become a successful streamer and I can earn $1 million, oh, these other annoying gibbets jumped at him. Okay, let me turn these stone. Oh, come on again. Yeah, thanks. Okay, great. Oh. Okay, good. He's dead now. Good for him. But, so if I can become a successful streamer by my 500th birthday, which is in 5 years, and I get 1 million subscribers, and I get $1 million or other human currency, euros, whatever. Bitcoins, give me 1 million bitcoins, that's fine. But I have to get 1 million human currency values of some kind. And I need to get 1 million subscribers on the social medias. And if I can do that, then I won't have to be the Empress. And if I can't do it in 5 years, then I have to stop streaming. And so I won't be able to do these fun streams for you guys anymore. And I also will have to be the Empress and usher in 1,000 years of darkness for humanity. So, if you kind of would prefer if I didn't usher in 1,000 years of darkness for humanity, then you should probably donate to my Patreon or Ko-fi and subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube and all the sites. Because, I don't even want to do 1,000 years of darkness because it's just I'm a vampire so I can see in the dark, so it's not a big deal for me, but it's just, like I said, it's so much paperwork. Just doing so much paperwork. Oh wait, is this something? Oh, I want that. I don't know what that does. Does that do anything? Whatever. But yeah, cause I'll have to kill probably 90% of humans that are currently alive. Because there's just there's so many. And you guys get so bent out of shape when we eat you. And we drain your blood and we kill you, but there's so many of you, so what's the big deal? It's called sharing. And you should share your blood and your lives and your children with us and allow us to eat them. Because that's the natural way. You eat cows and we eat you and... Oh no, I only have 2 HP left. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy talking about how humans taste really good. This is kind of cool. You get to go over to that telescope and then you get to see a little guy in a boat. Which I also think doesn't really have anything to do with the main story, I'm not sure. But it's something to do. You can see a little guy in a boat. And it has no effect. Oh, okay. But I only have 2 HP left. I have to use my last potion. Oh, I also have cheese. I have cheese. I can eat cheese. Good for you, Alucard. Eat some cheese. Okay, we got 18 out. Can we get to a save point with 18 out? Oh, there's gonna be Medusa heads up here. They're the most annoying thing in the world. It don't even make sense. Why are there Medusa heads that just fly around? Ah. Like use that head. No, no, no. No. Mm. Can I not get up there? Okay. Oh, yeah, that jerk again. Okay. I think there might be a safe point behind the knight. I don't want to deal with him. I'm 12 HP. Let's see what's up here. I don't think I can jump over here yet. I have to get like the bat form or something. Okay, what's in here? Another knight? Okay, so I got knights. I got more knights. I have to figure out where the save point is. I want to do a little cheeky thing called, here's a save state, and hopefully we don't use it. I'm gonna try and not take advantage of save states and just like try and play it authentically. But they can be useful for just saving some time. So I want to try and kill this jerk. Oh, jeez. Oh, you're dead. Okay, so that guy's dead, and you know what else is funny? All humans would, and this is... It's a dead end. It's a dead end, everyone. Found a dead end. And that guy's gonna... Oh, no, he doesn't. Okay. I was worried that guy was gonna respawn, but he doesn't. So... Should we try to get past the other knight? Or should we just... this is hard. Okay, okay, we're gonna try and go back to the state point I was at before. Not here. Yeah, that's the dead end. But... I got some XP, and I found some, like, items. So, yeah, that's kind of how this game works. You just kind of... Oh, one good thing about it is, like, a lot of the game is open from the early game. And so you don't have to... Oh, wait. That would actually be useful. Okay, we're gonna use the axes now. Because I know we got the... Oh, come on. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, because now... You can use the axes to kill these guys very easily. We still got that eyeball looking at us. Come on. Jeez. Yeah, thank you. Ah! Come on. It doesn't even, like, take your HP. It's just, like, it's just annoying. Dang it. I'm, like, getting pushed further and further back in the level just because I can't. Okay, good. Yeah, take that. How you like that? We're out of hearts, which are magic in this game, not health. Oh, big money. We got big money. What's it doing? Okay. I think if you're close, it can't hit you. I don't even know what this thing is. It's like a monster with a lady growing out of its tail. Some of these monsters have some very weird anatomy. You can tell they're just like, yeah, and you can see her butt. So, if you ever wanted to have sex with a monster lady who grows out of the tail of a monster, then you can do that thanks to Jeez, there's another one? How many of them are there? It must be triplets. Okay, come on, you little bitch. Stop running away. Just let me hit you. Okay, they're dead. Good for them. Here we go. Ah, missed. Skeletons. Okay, so where are we now? Can we go up? What's up there? Let's see what's up here. More skeletons, great, thank you. Thank you for more skeletons. At least they don't respawn when they're like off screen like in an NES game. Not like that's always. Oh, I was already here. I already knew that this place I couldn't go through. Yeah, it's magically sealed. Oh. I have to deal with these skeletons again? Skeletons are the most annoying. Yeah, take that, you jerk. Okay, let's see what's down here. That's a dead end. Here we got. Okay, that's not open. I have to kill this thing. Yeah, great. So you guys watching the chat, what do you guys think about, do I have 0 viewers? Is anyone watching right now? It says I have 0 viewers. If I really have 0 viewers, I might cut the stream short. But I want to play for a little bit, longer. And I want to do some, like, different streams coming up. Playing different games. Kind of seems like... I don't know, it seems like people aren't really into the whole Castlevania thing right now. I wanted to have a vampire game for Halloween, but... Oh, Private Pepperjack is here. So, Twitch is lying to me and saying I have 0 viewers when that's not true. So, thanks, Twitch, for being a big liar. But yeah, I'm gonna do, like, I might do Hello Kitty Island Adventure or Animal Crossing and do, like, a cozy stream late at night. And then, where am I now? Alright. I think I have to kill the little guys again. Yeah, take that. We got more cheese. Don't worry, everyone, Alucard has cheese. Okay. Can we get more cheese? We did not get cheese. Okay, what's like the sense of this round when there's just like a bunch of blocks? Like, what are those plots for? Kinda seems like you only need one. You know, that's the thing about Dracula. He's always like trying to show off and be like, I'm so cool. And it's like, look at all my plots. And it's just like, okay, who cares? The people. Yeah, so we got someone in chat talking about they might also be playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I have played through like 100 hours of it. So I'm a pretty big Hello Kitty fan, and it's actually I think it's a really good game. I think it's better than New Horizons. Definitely, because I don't like New Horizons at all. You know, it has a very Animal Crossing feel to it, with like all the different villagers, and there's like you have like the popular characters who are like permanent residents, and then you can also get their friends and family to visit you. And I'm gonna start playing it because like all of Karami's little side characters, they only visit in October because they're all like Halloweeny and stuff. And I think there's like okay, screw that. Oh wait, well we're already here. So I don't think we can go through here either. I think we have to go back to where that knight was. Okay, great. Yeah, we you're already down here. That's a dead end. Ah, dang it. It's just how it is with, like, these big old castles. I just live in an apartment now. It's way more sensible. I don't get lost all the time. And I never have to fight skeletons. I have one hellcat that lives with me. Yeah, just for company. And she breathes fire, and she's pretty cool. But, like, I don't have a bunch of skeletons and zombies around. Like, why would I want that? So, yeah. I also know there's a new Hello Kitty game on Roblox, which I'm not a Roblox player, but I might have to check that one out just as it is Hello Kitty. And there's like, they got Halloween and like, hide and seek game with Kurumi, and Kurumi's my favorite one. Which you probably could have guessed by looking at me. Yeah, and so like, I just love Hello Kitty and Kurumi, My Melody, all those guys. I might do videos in the future just, like, exploring the Sanrio lore and making guides for, like, new Sanrio fans to see. Yeah, if you're just someone who's, like, trying to get into Hello Kitty and all her friends, like, there's so much media out there with these characters, and it can be, like, really intimidating. There's one called Onegai My Melody, which is Japanese for Please My Melody. And, this is this show has like 200 episodes. And it's really funny. I do recommend watching it if you're a fan of like magical girl anime or like shoujo, or even if you're not a big shoujo fan, there's a lot of stuff in it that's just like really funny, and I think that it's definitely like a good shoujo, which is like, if you don't know, shoujo is anime and manga that's targeted at girls. But I think it's one that has like a lot of crossover appeal for boys as well, because there's just a lot of very solid humor in it. So we might be going through, that anime, some of the other anime. We might talk about the Bad Batsmaru anime from the 90s, where it's pretty risque. His father is a Yakuza boss, and he basically just, like, does some pretty bad stuff. And you would be surprised that the Hello Kitty character is acting like that. So there's a lot of weird, sometimes dark, stuff in the Hello Kitty lore. But it's I really like it. And, I think it's also just a good fandom, because when I was younger, I didn't really like Hello Kitty, because I was like, well, Hello Kitty, she was just created as like a cute character to, put on products and, clothes and stuff, and she didn't come from like an original movie or like a TV show or something. So I was like, why should I care about this character if she just like, was created to look cute and, does it, at first she didn't have any, like, manga or anime as source material. She was just, like, created as a design. But, as I got older and, like, I started to get more into it, and I'm like, okay, even if she was, like, originally just a character for selling products, like, she's probably had more episodes of anime than most other characters other than, like, Goku. So, like, she actually has a lot of, like, really, rich lore, if you want to spend the time to look into it. And it's just, I don't know. I think that I was, like, very anti, like, cutesy stuff when I was younger. And, now I'm definitely, like, starting to go through, like, that pink phase and just, like, oh, everything that's cute and, pretty and has glitter on it, then I'm going to, I should probably own that. Because I always wanted to be the cool girl, and I wanted to, I think partially it is that just a lot of media that's targeted at young girls, especially like a couple of decades ago. It just wasn't very high quality. And it was like a lot of it was written by middle-aged men who didn't really know how to write a show targeted at young girls. So there were like a few shows that were good. Like Gem and the Holograms, that's like one of my favorites. And he had, Power Pack Noodles, which was like, that was one was like kind of a crossover because it was like, it's about 3 little girls, but I think it had a lot of like male and female fans because the comedy was strong, and that's like really what matters. More than anything else, it's just like, as long as it's entertaining, as long as it's funny, and that people will watch it. And it doesn't matter if it has like a male protagonist, a female protagonist, people just want to watch its story and be entertained. Oh, come on, Alucard. Speaking of things that are entertaining, it's entertaining to watch Alucard get his butt kicked. Come on, Alucard, can we get back to the safe room? Because you really kind of suck this time. Alright, here we go. Kill these little guys. Yep, it's a clock. Dracula loves. He loves clocks and he loves statues. That's the feeling I'm getting from this game. Yeah, come on. No. I only have 1 HP, oh no. Wait, let's eat some cheese. Eat some cheese, Alucard. It's your only hope. Eat some cheese, Alucard. Good boy. Okay, great. Yeah, do that. Yeah. Okay, shut up. 15 health. Can we make it? Can we make it back to the safe room? We're almost there. Just gotta make sure these skeletons aren't jets this time. Okay, we did it. We're back at the safe room. Yeah, I will, because I'm reading the chat. People are talking about the Runaways. I love that band. And, like, yeah, the Runaways were, like, kind of... They were put together by a producer. And if you ever saw that, like, the Kristen Stewart Runaway movies with Dakota Fanning, she was also in it. That one I think was pretty good. I don't know how accurate it is, but I enjoyed the movie. And, like, yeah, the Runaways, you got... Not only do you have Joan Jett, but you also have Lita Ford, who's, like, one of the most... prominent, female metal musician. So she's really cool too. And I think that Sherry Carey, which was like the co-lead singer along with Joan Jett, she has some solo albums, and she has some albums that she released with her sister that are also pretty good. So Messing with the Boys with Sherry, and her sister's name's Murray. So it's Sherry and Murray Carey. I guess they're quite related to the Radium Lady or something. But, yeah, Messing with the Boys, it has some really good tracks on it. And, Joan Jett, I love her work, and I love that she's, like, very supportive of, like, the LGBT community and stuff, and she was, like, very groundbreaking, like, breaking gender norms. So, that was, yeah, Joan Jett's awesome. Ooh, everyone loves Joan Jett around here. And if you don't, then I'll murder your family. Just like if you don't donate to my Patreon. So, if you're a fan of Joan Jett, then maybe I won't murder all your loved ones, even if you don't donate to my Patreon, but I don't know, it's up to you. Do you want to take the risk? Oh, I know where I am. I'm dealing with this jerk. Okay. 79 health. I think I can get... Okay. Does that only take 1 health? Okay, come on. I'm just gonna hit him. Yeah, dead. Okay. We haven't explored this part of the castle before, so hopefully we'll find some good stuff. We got some more skeletons. Throwing stuff at us. Oh, these little jerks. What the heck are they supposed to be, like little dinosaur ghosts? It was like the Jurassic Park logo. Okay. Oh, dang. Come on, I don't want to change my weapon. Sometimes, like, the weapons, they're in the way, and you just have to wait for them to, like, dematerialize so you can move forward. What the heck is this thing? Nope. What the heck? Alucard. You died, buddy. You died. And this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, but it's just like... You have this game over screen that takes forever to load. And now I'm like trying to go back to the main menu. Let's wait for it to load. Press start button. Wait for it to load. Press file select. Wait for it to load. What am I doing? Which one is it? This one? Okay. Wait for it to load again. Let's see how long it takes to load this game. And now we're back. Okay. I think that we've been doing this for like 45 minutes. Thank you for everyone who's tuning in. I think I'm just gonna like call it here. If anyone has any suggestions of other games you want me to play. Okay, someone says peak game and commentary. Thank you very much. But yeah, we were playing Sonic before. Maybe we'll do more Sonic. Maybe we'll do like some Hello Kitty stuff because there's a bunch of Hello Kitty games like from the NES forward. So just like, you know, whatever. It's whatever you guys want to watch. I'm up for playing anything. And I will be back next Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And someone says, why not stream Hello Kitty? Why not indeed? Because maybe we will do that. Maybe we'll go through all the Hello Kitty games. I don't know. But yeah, thank you all for watching. And this is gonna be all for me for now. But I'll be back next week. And I might do some bonus streams throughout the weeks, but no promises on that. But yeah, again, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you.